Hey everybody, it's Mami Wata and I am back. I hope you all are doing good at this time. Hello to all of my subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much for supporting me. I do appreciate all of your support. Okay? Somebody think you mean. Okay? They think you mean, child. But the person that thinks you mean is one of those same people that were harassing you, slandering you, gang stalking you, gossiping about you. Okay? And I feel like those same things are occurring in this person's life now. And they feel like somehow you're responsible. They're not paying attention to the fact that they participated in certain actions, okay, that garner certain consequences. So when they were participating in all the melee against you, they were not thinking that at one point, one day, it could happen to them. Okay? 111 on the clock. So now that it's happening to them and you seem to be carefree, blowing in the breeze, this person wants to project onto you once again and say that you're mean, that you're not showing any type of empathy for whatever they may be experiencing. But they participated in your trauma. They participated in a form of torture against you. So now that they're getting their karma, what you supposed to have sympathy for your enemy? I'm just saying. Okay? But they think you mean. They think that you're enjoying even what they are going through. This judgment, cut the deck on judgment, because yes, baby, they is up under judgment. Okay? I painted the judgment tarot card today. I'm painting all of the major arcanas in the deck. I'm painting the images. And I painted judgment today. Okay? So they are up under judgment, but they mad because you ain't up under judgment. They mad because they did whatever to you, said whatever about you, and you came out clean on the end, unlike them. Okay? So, Holy Spirit, what would you like for us to know about this? What is the message, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the insight and guidance that you would like for us to have regarding this download that I received? And then it's crazy because some of these same people are now hoping that you have a certain kind of fate. But they wasn't hoping that they would have a certain kind of fate when you was going through what they going through. It's like they want you to have sympathy for them being fucked up. No. Hell the fuck no. Okay? And they mad. 7 of Swords. Because I'm telling you, whoever this is, they planted a lot of seeds against you that didn't bear the fruit and the results that they wanted. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they put you out on Front Street many a time in an effort to embarrass you, shame you, or intimidate you. Whether they did this alone or whether they did this in a group of people. But they are having to move on to calmer waters. Okay? They don't want to admit the destruction they caused in your life, but now that things are getting destroyed in their life, they want to move on to calmer waters and act like they don't know what they did to cause the destruction in the first place. Okay? That shit ricocheting back into their life. These seeds that they sowed, you reap what you sow. Okay? We have the Page of Wands. Meanwhile, you're receiving good news from the universe. Your life has been balanced in a way that is favorable to you. You dealt with that shit for quite some time, but things evened out. Okay? And they evened out in your favor. Queen, you could be a Queen of Wands. You could be a Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You all three of these. Okay? So you most definitely push through the adversity. You push through the name calling. You push through the lies and the assumptions about you and your character and your business. How you make your money. Who you even love and date. All of that stuff was out here. All of that I'm picking up was out here about you. Okay? Like people were gossiping about your love life, how you made your money, how you socialize, who you socialize with. Like these same Seven of Pentacles energies really tried to destroy you. And they picked apart your life, every aspect. Your intuitive abilities I'm getting here. You know, somebody may have called you a witch. I'm seeing this black cat. It's poking out to me. You know, people really was going in on you. They were trying to Ten of Swords you. Trying to leave you in regret. And they have left you in regret. They have left you sad and sorrowful for everything they were saying and doing against you. But again, look how you emerge. You out here as 3 queens already. We ain't even 7 minutes into the reading. So things most definitely were balanced in your favor, okay? But these people in the 6 of Swords, they in the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. What they wanted for you is happening to them. Their offers are not being accepted by the universe because of all that picking that they did on you. These people was picking on you. That's just period. It could be up to 7 people who were picking on you, gang stalking you. And on my judgment card, I ended up painting 14 souls at the bottom of the card. And that wasn't on purpose, but I'm telling you, some people are getting their spiritual sentences for them constantly doing shit and thinking they're going to get away with it. And now it's all blowing up in their face and they want to be mad at you. Why they mad at you? You ain't make them do none of the shit that they getting caught up for. Why is it your fault? Okay? And if anyone is bringing light to anything that these people have done in the dark, that's God's plan. Okay? Ain't nobody sitting up talking shit about them or slandering them or making up false accusations or notions about them like they was doing to you. Everything that's happening in these people's lives, this shit is actual and factual. It is a direct result of behavior that they exhibited on their own, by their own hand, and they made the decision to do that. Okay, so why would you be sympathizing or have empathy for someone in that energy? And now they mad because they having to face the consequences. Why are you mean? Because you ain't got no sympathy for them. 9 of Cups. Okay, your wishes is coming true. They wishes ain't. They in the 4 of Cups and you in the 9 of Cups. But you mean? Why you mean? Because you ain't giving this type of energy the time of day anymore? Because I'm telling you, right now, this motherfucker right here, I can feel his little energy, okay? These little motherfuckers right here been off the chain, okay? I can feel his damn energy. Okay? Because at one point, these people was in the 9 of Cups, particularly this King of Cups. When they was putting all this energy into harassing you and trying to ruin your life and your name and shit. Okay, they was sitting on top of the world when they was doing that shit. This King of Cups was the head of the hate train. I hate to be like this. There's a King of Wands as well. And a damn King of Pentacles. Now what's interesting about this is you came out here as a Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and a Queen of Cups. So there were maybe up to 3 different men, I'm telling you right now, that you were dealing with at some point that was out here on your ass with this Queen of Swords, talking shit about you, coming at you in a very aggressive way, behind your back though. Whoever this is, these are people that you used to date and deal with. I'm telling you. That been out here talking about you, putting you down. That's a shame. And I really feel like that's why a lot of people went along with it. Because you got not one, not two, but three motherfucking kings who was out here talking shit about you. Why are these men so pressed about this divine feminine, Holy Spirit? Nine of Swords. They ass been sitting in the bed crying about you. Possibly because you ain't want to be with them. King of Swords out here now. See what I'm talking about? So, no, your gang stalking and slander and harassment was not warranted. Because nobody should be ganged up on, like what I'm picking up on 11/11, just because they don't want to be with a man or a woman anymore. And that's literally what I'm seeing here. These men that you dated was out here talking shit about you because you cut their ass off. And that's just period. And you don't even know that they've been out here. These are hidden enemies of yours. Okay? Out here fucking slandering you. And some of these, that's why I heard they think you mean. These men think you mean because you don't fool with them no more. Possibly because you do know to a certain extent what they've said and done behind your back with this moon energy, King of Swords here. Okay? And you done pass judgment on these individuals. 12/12. So now you don't think that they are people you should fuck with. No, you don't think they are people you should have sympathy for. If these kings are going through anything, it looked like that's what they wanted to go through because of the choices that they made. See, people gonna stop fucking projecting. The universe is going to force them to stop projecting because it's people who are under judgment now for shit they did all by they lonely. Okay? Ain't nobody forced them to do a damn thing against another, but they chose to do that. And now that they're getting their just due for doing that, it's everybody's fault. You're being mean. You're picking on me. Da 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 da. What? No. This divine feminine ain't being mean. She ain't even picking at these men because I don't think she know what these men are going through. But they going through something. They in the 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. But I'm telling you, the only reason why these men are facing any type of judgment is because of their own personal choice to do something they should not have done. That ain't nobody else's fault. Anybody talking about that shit, they ain't finna get in trouble or be up under judgment because they're simply discussing something that somebody else has done. Since when? So, hell, when you read something on a blog or a newspaper about somebody else's business, about somebody doing something, whether it be good or bad, do you automatically assume that that newspaper reporter, the person who wrote the article, that they're somehow picking on the person they're referencing? Hell no. They're doing their job. They're reporting the news. They're relaying information. They're a messenger. Okay? And I'm picking up that type of vibe here as well. With this divine feminine, she could be some kind of messenger, but she most definitely is an empress. Okay? Empress with the star at that. She does bring some type of truth, clarity, and enlightenment to people. Now, I don't know why I was picking up that with the Queen of Wands. It's something about your spirituality that these men have talked shit about. These men have said something to someone A Sagittarius for sure. That's who I'm picking that up off of. A younger fire sign is the one who was saying that this divine feminine had some type of witchy qualities that weren't favorable. Okay? What did this King of Pentacles say about this divine feminine? Because all these men talk shit about this woman at some point. Two of Pentacles. He said you were emotionally unstable. He could be a Virgo, I just heard. So you were dating an earth sign for sure. In a relationship with this person. And this person said you was emotionally unstable. This is somebody that you had known too for a long time. That you had known, you had known since you were younger, and that you thought you were going to have a victory with. You thought this man was your divine counterpart, this King of Pentacles here, and he was out here damn slandering you too. Okay, this man said you were emotionally unstable. See, all of these three kings, you're not with no more. Okay? But at some point, you were in some type of partnership or connection with all of these men, and all of these men betrayed you somehow, and you know it. You don't know exactly what they may have said or done behind your back, but you know you can't trust these men. And that's just period. What did this King of Cups do? I feel like this King of Cups was the ringleader of this slandering and gossiping about you. Clarify this King of Cups, Holy Spirit. Justice. I'm telling you, these people felt like this was something that they needed to do somehow to get back at you. I'm not understanding it. For some reason, though, Queen, I really feel like you elevated on these men. Because the justice is falling right up under this Queen of Swords. You decided for whatever reason that you didn't want to deal with each one of these men at various times, and they was upset about it. And that's just period. Can you clarify this King of Wands again for me, Holy Spirit? Because I'm picking up that this person did Four of Pentacles. This person said something that did cause you misfortune and loss somehow. And what I'm picking up that they said has something to do with your spirituality, but in a negative way. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that King of Wands did. Probably tried to say that you were mentally unstable to a certain extent as well with this Four of Pentacles and this Nine of Wands, and that maybe your spirituality, your beliefs was causing misfortune in your life. Like, all these men had something to fucking say about you, okay? As you can see. All of them did. Something bad to say about you, too. For you to have been in a partnership of some kind with all three of these kings, they was wrong for sitting up talking about you, period. Whether you wanted to be with them or not. And I feel like all three of these kings have gotten that back somehow. Three of Pentacles. A light has been shined down on this bold ass action that all three of these men have taken against you. This erratic behavior, this unwarranted behavior that was impulsive and not well thought out, was emotionally driven and fear-based. That's what I'm hearing. Because these men did not want to see you elevate and move on. Especially without them. Eight of Cups. These men didn't want to see you graduate from dealing with them. And this is when the Seven of Swords Tower energy commenced. Because I'm telling you, whoever these individuals are, they know each other. Okay? I do feel like that. I do. Clarify, Holy Spirit. The world. You shared some kind of karmic cycle that's similar You may not, all these men may not know each other. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. But they know each other in spirit because all these men have consistently tried to cause endings for you. Okay? And they all are now facing endings themselves as a result. Whether they look, this King of Cups hit this King of Cups rent he with this Nine of Cups to the King of Cups to the Chariot, he most definitely came at you with a group of people. Okay? So he might have was running his own slander campaign against you. This King of Cups here. But this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles, they both were in some type of partnership with you. And when that partnership ended, both of these men had negative things to say about you. One of these men had shit to say about your spirituality, and the other one of these men said you were emotionally unstable. Okay? But all three of these men were hurt because for whatever reason, you cut them off. But all it looks like you did was evolve to me. That's it. That's all. So now that these men are going through it, now that these men are facing judgment for what they've said and done against you to others, they want some kind of sympathy. It's like I'm picking up like they want you to be sympathetic. They want you to be empathetic and sympathetic to whatever they're going through that you may not even know of, okay? Because you somewhere focusing on your own future and it's bright. You have no idea what these people are facing. And you are about to meet your true divine counterpart. That's what I'm seeing here. This Ten of Cups falling right up under the Emperor. You thought this King of Pentacles was your Emperor, but you're about to meet your true Emperor, okay? But you don't know what these men, Seven of Wands, you don't know what these men are facing. You don't know what type of challenges they're experiencing. Maybe some of these men's challenges have been publicized with this Seven of Wands under the Six of Wands and they think you know about it. But you ain't keeping up with them. Anything that you happen to know that correlates with their life, that's purely coincidental, that may even be intuitive ability, that same intuitive ability that this King of Wands tried to poke fun at and put a negative stamp on, okay? That may be somehow you're intuitively picking up what these ex-lovers are currently experiencing now. I don't know what you do, but you do bring some type of hope and faith and enlightenment to people. So you could be on a platform, maybe something you're speaking about is touching on what these men are currently experiencing, the challenges that they're currently facing, and they feel like somehow you're picking at them, you're poking fun at their pain. But baby, they was poking fun at your pain. And again, I don't even think you are aware. You don't really care what these men got going on. So if anything that you're referencing relates to them, that's purely coincidental and purely your intuitive ability. Maybe God want their business out on Front Street because they thought they could be in this King of Swords moon energy behind the scenes attacking you. So maybe that's how things are supposed to go. Maybe that's a part of their karma. For the world somehow to know their business when they was out here telling the world anything and everything about you. Okay? Shit. If they in the Five of Pentacles, that ain't your fault. That ain't your doing. You didn't force these men to make a decision to say and do the things that they did in their life. They did. You ain't got shit to do with that. You are unable to affect anybody's decision making at the end of the day. Because we all got damn free will, okay? So if somebody decide they want to do something, it don't matter what you said or done. At the end of the day, they had to still decide whether they were going to move forward with what they're doing or not. And if they choose to do that, that's on them, baby. And the Holy Spirit says that's the truth. Okay? Any type of pivotal change that occurs in their life as a result of the decisions they made, that ain't got shit to do with you. You are over here in the Nine of Pentacles, free and unencumbered, independent of whatever stain they done put on their own scroll with God. Okay? You only worried about your scroll, your list, what's going to be ran down about you when it's time for you to meet your maker. You ain't got shit to do with these other people and what's been shined down on what they've been doing. Any final messages, Holy Spirit? Because I'm telling you, all three of these men tried to ruin your name somehow. The devil done came out here now with the Three of Wands. All three of these motherfuckers that you at a distance from, okay, that sat up and tried to ruin your name and say all kind of horrible shit about you. And now that they get back from the universe, you supposed to have sympathy for them. Why? Why you mean? Because what? You feel me? I know somebody feel me. And if you are feeling this message, please go ahead and hit that damn like button. Because I don't get this whole rhetoric, this whole ideal where you can sit and pick at somebody, harass them, torment them, torture them, bully them. But when it happens to you, oh, you gonna get it for trying to talk about people and what they going through, and you wrong for that. You shouldn't be having nothing to say about that. Let them handle their penance in peace. Why? Were you in peace? Was your life peaceful when these same people was lying on you and harassing you and making up all kind of shit about you? No. So why should you pray for peace or have a peaceful mindset when it comes to the chaos that they created in your life that they're currently under judgment for? Bless you. I'm trying to tell you. Any final messages, Holy Spirit? Anything else here? Because no. Ace of Wands. Continue to move forward towards your new opportunities in life. And I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't have one iota of sympathy for them. For what? Why? Why? Somebody tell me why. Why should you have sympathy for somebody? You don't have to have sympathy for people. You can sympathize with them. You can empathize for them. But why should you sacrifice your emotions for the poor judgment of another? You know, I seen somebody say one day they was going to start being careful about taking sides with things because people have you thinking that they are the victim when they really were the predator. Okay? So you got to be careful who you be quick to have sympathy and empathy for in this world these days. Because people have you thinking they innocent, they can't do no wrong. Meanwhile, they the head honcho out here causing the havoc and the chaos. And all three of these men were trying to cause some type of havoc and chaos for this woman. And I'm dropping the mic. I hope this message helps someone. I hope it gives you insight and guidance moving forward. But always remember, if it doesn't apply, please let it fly. Take only what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one. Peace, y'all.